Hi YouTube, my name is Chanel and I am the resident tarot reader for this channel as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to work with me, you can go ahead and click the link down below. It'll be in the description box. I'm new to YouTube, but not new to tarot. I've been reading tarot for about 15 years now. I usually work with clients face-to-face, but I've been guided to start reading online as well. So this spread that I'm doing is just a really quick 7-card spread. We're going to be looking at the overall energies of the week coming towards you. Now, I owe you an apology because I know that it is Tuesday, but I'm running a little bit behind because I've been meeting with clients, okay? So this spread is kind of just a really quick look at kind of your general energy for Aries because that's what came out first. You guys are number one. Not in the signs, but number one to go for the reading. I don't think there is a number one. Everybody's great. So I'm just going to do this really fast for you. I wanted to have a fast reading just for the simple fact that my general readings do take quite a while. And I know not everybody has time to sit for, Page of Cups flying out. Not everybody has time to sit. Oh, and Queen of Cups. My goodness. For an hour or half an hour even. You know, that's, oh, wow. Somebody is coming in for you this week. I can't even, someone from the past. Fool, new opportunity. These cards want to talk, so I don't think I'm going to shuffle. Oh my goodness, too much more. Wow. We'll take a look at all the cards, and then we'll start your reading here. I'm going to cut the deck. My goodness, Aries, what is going on with you? So this spread looks at kind of the most important thing that's happening in your life for this week. We have the Page of Cups who flew out with the Queen of Cups, so you might be dating someone a bit younger than you. This is going to be somebody that I feel like you've dealt with before because you have the 6 of Cups talking about nostalgia or memories from the past, and the 5 of Cups combined with the 8 of Cups. This is a really emotional situation, okay? Not only is it very emotionally charged, but it's showing me that whatever happened with you and this person, I think there was a separation. Maybe it was due to this younger person or the masculine energy stepping out or kind of withdrawing or removing his love from the situation and leaving the feminine energy really hanging there trying to figure out what was going on, okay? But after some reflection here, this person is ready to come out of mourning over these 3 cups and pick up these 2, okay? So it could be that whoever you were dealing with, this younger person here, or this younger energy, wasn't quite ready to give up the party life in the past, but now, you know, they're ready to pick up that too and make a decision to be with you, because with this 8 of Cups in the reverse here, it's showing me not only are they not walking away, but if they did walk away, they're coming back, okay? Because they realized that the grass wasn't greener where they thought it was, all right? Whatever their plans were, they're not working out. So this person is going to return to you this week. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. Could be good. We got the 8 of Pentacles here in the upright, so it looks like they're willing to put in the work, all right? I'm just going to kind of put these guys in wherever. Pull some cards here to figure out the situation. Oh, yep, Lovers in the reverse. After I pull the cards, I'll tell you what they all mean. Man, you have someone coming in for you. My goodness. This is kind of exciting, if this is what you want. All right, let's take a look here. Bottom of the deck, like I said, 8 of Pentacles. So 8s talk about cycles. Pentacles talk about anything that's stable, okay? Anything that gives you stability. It can be your home, it can be your family, your job, your body, anything that you expect to keep going and really work for you, okay? So this could be that you have a relationship with this person where sometimes it's hot and cold here, okay? And now it's picking back up is what I'm seeing. You have to excuse me. I have my allergy season this time of year, so I'm a bit on the struggle bus right now. The situation is the Lovers in the reverse, okay? And that's a Gemini energy. I don't usually shout out signs just for the simple fact that if you're here and someone's coming back from your past, you probably know who you're dealing with, okay? But I will tell you the elements and kind of the qualities or characteristics of the person, because in reality, we all have some of every sign in our charts. So to me, it just doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but that's just me personally. So a situation is the Lovers in the reverse, okay? We got this angel here, this kind of like the Temperance angel, And it seems like there was some stagnation here. There was a separation. Maybe it seemed like there was something that you just couldn't work through, okay? Because with the 1 and the 5, that's showing me that people went their separate ways and that there was a conflict that really got in the way of the two of you. That's what I'm seeing. It's not even really the people, it's more the space. So you could be at a distance from this person or just have thought maybe that they would not come back, okay? Whenever they do contact you, what it's going to look like is they're rushing in with this offer of love here extended, which is very different than what we saw with this page, who had actually turned his back on his Queen of Cups, okay? So this person has really had a change of heart, and it's going to look to you like they're coming back, and they're coming back fast and solid with some emotional information to give to you, okay? What it's going to feel like is we've got this 10 of Swords in reverse, right? So this person, when they left, this really hurt you. You know, you felt really backstabbed. Maybe you were just like, why? You know, maybe they ghosted you, or they just turned really lukewarm for no apparent reason. You're like, what happened? Like, so this is kind of having that rebirth after feeling just so betrayed. You know, this is a feeling of very much of betrayal. You know, Lovers in reverse, it talks about making a choice, okay? So this person, they could have, with this 3 here, been doing something behind your back. We got this 6 of Pentacles here that talks about reciprocity, but it's also one person giving to 2 people, okay? So this person may have blatantly took their energy away from you and started giving it to somebody else, and suddenly you're seeing them like on social media or something, hanging out with somebody else after they just kind of ghost you or break up with you for no real reason, all right? So it's going to feel like this person is coming back to try to breathe life into this situation. This could be something you're happy about. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. I'm curious. Let's pull a clarifier for what it feels like to you. Okay. 7 of Wands. Okay, so you're going to be feeling quite defensive, but you also have the 9 of Cups. So this is something you really want, okay? You do want this person back. You do miss them very much. But you're also going to be on the defense, like, are you going to do this to me again? Are you just going to ghost me? Are you going to up and leave? What's going to be any different, okay? Let's pull a clarifier for what it looks like. This Knight of Cups here. Whoa, we have 2 coming out. King of Wands, Ace of Wands. So he's coming in hot and heavy, all right? He's bringing all his passion back. He's bringing all that fire. He's going to be giving you a lot of sexual attention. And you also have the 7 of Pentacles. So what it looks like is that all the seeds you planted are finally blooming and blossoming. All the times you've told this person, I really love you, or all the things you've done for this person, it's like it's finally hitting home to them, okay? And now they're here. They've returned with their passion. They're strong. They're stable. And they want to give that to you. I'm clarifying the Lovers in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, what I was seeing here, the Sun, he might have gone to somebody that he thought was more stable, or someone that he thought could give him what he wanted, and he's seeing now, oh my goodness, that that's just not the case, okay? And he's kind of running from that person because there's no way to start fresh with them, okay? 10 of Wands, what looked really good to begin with became a real burden, okay? And it's an uphill climb here with this 3 of Pentacles. It shows me that even if he went over to this person and you were feeling left out here on this, they were here, but I mean, like, he's still holding on to you, right? So he made a choice. He made a choice not to go off in that new direction and to come back. This is interesting. All right, so what you'll want to do, we have the Hermit in the reverse, okay? When you're the Hermit, that means you've been alone for a while. It could be that you were kind of reflecting on what this person made you feel. It could be that you were kind of watching them or talking to your friends, asking for advice, okay? The hard part about this Hermit in the reverse is that if you take this person back, people may be like, girl, what are you doing? Or dude, you know, she's this or that. And so now you have to kind of shake off whatever people have told you. You're going to have to choose what's best for you, okay? But you are going to want to come back to this person, okay? You're going to want to come out of your solitude. You're just going to be feeling quite defensive about the situation. And that's totally understandable, because if you were coming out of a 10 of Swords energy, you know, this person really, really screwed you over, okay? So we have the Hermit in reverse clarified by the Hermit in the upright. Wow, so you're going to be really conflicted about this. And the 8 of Pentacles, which is also at the bottom of the deck. You know that this is going to take some work to be able to rebuild this trust, because this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is showing me there was a broken promise, okay? There was something that should have been stable and should have worked out that never really made it off the ground, okay? So when I'm seeing the Hermit in the reverse clarified by the Hermit in the upright, that's showing me that you're going back and forth, okay? This is conflict. You're conflicted about being alone, you're conflicted about being alone. It's just this never-ending cycle of like, do I take him back? Do I not take him back? Will he put in the work this time? Is he worth the effort? And at the bottom of the deck, that really is what you're thinking, you know? Is this something you want to work for? Especially if this is something that you already put effort into with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and then someone rejected you or made you feel like the stability just isn't there, okay? So the reality of the situation, what Spirit wants you to know, that's kind of the purpose of this, is like, not only what is the situation, what does it look like, feel like, and what you want to do, but what is the opportunity here? Like, what is Spirit trying to teach you by bringing this situation back into your life? We have the Six of Pentacles in the upright, okay? Strength in the reverse. Let's pull one more because this is interesting. Five of Pentacles. All right, with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, I think Spirit wants you to understand that there can be reciprocity in this situation, okay? Sometimes with the Strength in the reverse, that means that we really just have to let go of expectation. We have to let go of control over the situation and just kind of put our hands up and be like, you know what, it just is what it is. And once we release that energy of resistance, it allows what we want to move towards us in a way that we wouldn't expect. Just like this Five of Pentacles here, like this person coming back into your life, looking for you, you know, and giving you something that is not only worth the work and worth your time, but it's actually more, you know, than what you've given to them. This person is acting and looking like they want to come in and build with you, okay? So energies that could help, we have the Seven of Swords in the upright. And that talks about somebody coming in with an apology, okay? Helpful energies. This person wants to heal, and it seems like they're really looking at this past, whatever they did, and they're feeling kind of stupid, okay? This Two of Swords in the upright shows they made the decision. Five of Swords, they packed it up, they left, okay? And maybe they even kind of snuck out on this person. That's the only thing I'm getting here that might be an issue. But I do think they really want to reconcile with you, and they want to give you an apology, and they want to bring their passion back. You know, they saw that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. This person was not as cool as they pretended to be. Nine of Cups. So what's helping is you are this person's dream come true. And unfortunately, they had to damage the relationship and step outside of it to realize that, okay? And now you're at a point where you have to decide, are you willing to let this person back in? It's very scary to think that you could be hurt again, okay? So that's why we're going to look at what you don't know, or what you should consider. And that's the Three of Wands, okay? So, geez, the Seven of Pentacles loves being at the bottom of this deck. All right, you got a lot coming out for what you should consider. Ace of Swords combined with the Three of Wands. You know, I would be really curious to know what he told this person when he left them. Are they still waiting for this person to return? You know, did he say something like, oh, I'm going to the store and I'll be right back, and then he shows up at your house and tries to stay? You know, I would be very concerned and very curious as to, is this person just waiting in the wings for you to come back? Or what is it that you're doing? You know what I mean? Not only that, but there needs to be some honesty and clarity, some communication here about, okay, after all the passion is done and like we've had a really good time together, like what are you doing? You know, are you going to leave me hanging again? Are you going to leave me on the edge of my seat wondering if you're going to come back? Or, you know, is this going to be the last time I see you? Those are things you have to consider with the Hermit in the reverse and the upright. Are you willing to come out of your shell? Are you willing to take that risk with this person and go back to putting in that work and making those plans? You know, because if someone's really damaged you with this Ten of Swords in the reverse, you may end up feeling very insecure, very clingy, or very, you know, just like this energy of like, oh, what's stopping you from hurting me again? Or where are you going? Or, you know, and that's no way to live either. You know what I mean? Like, that's why the advice here, what the universe wants you to know, is sometimes you just have to kind of release control of the situation if you're going to live your best life with this person, for the simple fact that, like, say, for example, he cheated on you. that could always be in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? Even if you can reconcile this, that might be something that you're always like, oh my gosh, is he doing it again? Okay, so if you do try to reconcile with this person, you're going to have to find a way to work through the way they made you feel, okay? And I know that that's really hard when you've been hurt, but that's something that you have to consider is, do you want to live that way until you find a way to kind of release that pain? Is that something that you're willing to go through, okay? And exactly, because we have the Two of Swords, okay? So that's that indecision, you know? And then the wolf down here, he's kind of hiding. So it's like, are you ignoring your inner self? If your inner self is telling you, like, I have red flags, I don't feel good about this, you know, I'm not saying this person is the enemy. I'm not saying they're coming in to pull the wool over your eyes, but I do feel like they very much did that to you the last time around. And so that's something that you need to address. Like I said, is kind of that nagging feeling, because here we have the Eight of Swords, which is feeling stuck. And you do feel stuck when you have this energy of the Seven of Pentacles, because even though all these seeds are finally blossoming, you were stuck after you planted these seeds waiting to see, like, well, are they going to grow in anything? Like, I just did all this work. I've tilled the soil. I planted the seeds. I've nurtured them. And you're just stuck waiting. Like, who wants to walk away from such an investment, right? So another thing to consider is, are you only taking this person back because you feel stuck, because you've put so much work and effort into the situation, okay? Energies that could hurt the Magician, okay? Which is interesting, because the Magician, again, this is kind of a Gemini card to me, but the Magician is very, like, he's got all the tools he needs to figure out what he's doing, okay? But this little sign above him, the lemon skate, is that what it's called? Lemon skate? I can never say it correctly, but it talks about cycles, okay? So that could be one thing, is that with this manifestation, because if you're in hermit mode, man, you're thinking about this person, you're thinking about how they made you feel, you're reflecting, and your thoughts become things, okay? Sorry if you hear noise, but my neighbors are loud. And so energies that could hurt, you could be manifesting this situation back into your life. And for whatever reason, I mean, I'm guessing it's because there needs to be some balance, okay? This person owes you some karmic balance here, you know? But what could hurt is that if you keep manifesting this situation into your life at a point when you're not quite ready to deal with it, okay? King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, okay. Oh, Four of Pentacles, okay. So I think, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So I think the only thing, honestly, when I'm seeing what could hurt this situation is you. And I'm not trying to be mean, but in your own mind, if you continue with the cycle of, like, replaying all of the things this person did and stay with them, you're never going to really have that fresh start, because you're always going to hold on to the way this person made you feel, okay? And the hard part is, like, King of Pentacles is very practical, and he really is looking at, like, stability, okay? And that will affect you guys' stability if you can't get out of this kind of mental prison. But it's, honestly, it's not your fault, okay? Because this person, when they took their love away from you so unexpectedly, they put you in a dark place, and then they made it to the point that you don't feel like you can trust, okay? But I had a situation, and it's not funny, but somebody always accused me of doing this one particular thing, okay? I really had no way to even do this thing, so it was very annoying to keep having these conversations over and over and over, right? But when the opportunity presented itself, I did that thing. Just off the strength of, like, if I'm always going to be guilty of doing it, I may as well do it, you know, and at least I get to reap the instant gratification, right? And if I'm going to hear your mouth about it forever, I might as well do it, because at this point, there's just no telling you otherwise, right? This energy is hard to get out of when someone has really given you cause to feel this way. In my situation, this person had no way, like, no reason to feel this. They were just being nuts, okay? So I kind of gave them what they were looking for. But in this situation, it's very hard when someone has kind of plunged you into the depths of your soul and you're just feeling very withdrawn and very hurt and very backstabbed. You know, it's hard to give them any kind of forgiveness, even if they are coming in with a solid offer, okay? And even if you miss them so much and you take them back, just make sure that you're not standing in your own way of this connection, okay? That's what I will say. And it's hard, you know, maybe, I don't know if you can talk to your friends, because it's looking like to me that your friends would probably tell you not to deal with this person, that they would say like, oh, don't forget the way they treated you like an option, or how they left it and didn't tell you why. And so maybe you can't talk to your friends about this, but there are some really solid like blogs that you could read, and that kind of helps me when I get stuck in this energy of like, why are things always this way? Why do people do these things? Because it gives me advice where somebody's not, they don't have a vested interest, they're just people writing about their experiences, okay? So maybe read a couple of blogs about like, how do you take back a cheater? Or, you know, because I had a friend and she did get cheated on, and she took them back, and I couldn't believe it. And she said, you know, forgiveness is having the strength to work through your own issues and then hold the person accountable, but never bring it up again, okay? And to me, I was like, girl, you're better than I am. But 15 years later, they're happily married, they have children, they own a house, they have a beautiful life, you know? So it really can happen, but perhaps you both need to work on some counseling, or just, you know, hold him accountable, but release the outcome. Don't allow your fears to control you, okay? So I'm going to pull an advice card for this week. Oh, how nice. I'll get one more, because this is a heavy energy. You're coming out of a real storm. I'm sorry. All right. We have intent and we have boundaries. Yeah, this person, set boundaries, protect your precious time and energy, okay? And maybe if you are feeling like this person is apt to do these things to you again, do set those boundaries, and maybe that will give you that peace of mind where you're like, hey, if you do this, if you start making me feel this way, if things start looking like they were before, I'm leaving, you know. And then maybe that's where that strength and the reverse will come in, where you can just kind of release the control over the situation. Like, I told him where I stand, I told him what I'll do, or I told her where I stand and I told her what I'll do, and if I'm not seeing what I need to see out of the situation, I'm gone. You know, you're not stuck. You're not trapped. That 8 of Swords energy, because you've invested so much. Hey, you know what? You deserve the world, okay? And like this lady here, she's sitting on top of the universe. There's like planets all around her, okay? Do some work maybe on yourself with this intent card. Focus your energy. There's amazing power in a strong intention, okay? So the focus your energy, that's that magician. You know, what you focus on, those things do tend to manifest. If you're thinking like, this person's going to cheat, this person's going to cheat, the Page of Cups in the reverse came out to show that that's going to create a wedge between the two of you, and it's going to create resistance to what you really want, which is to reconcile with this person. That's what it looks like, okay? If it's not working right now, it could be that you both need to do some work on yourselves, okay? And just be grateful for the opportunity to, even if the reconciliation is a little bit temporary, you know, come back, assess the situation, be like, hey, you're still my person, but we really need to grow, whether that's together or apart, okay? I'm going to pull one card from the Divine Resolution Oracle deck. There are many Divine Resolution decks that are exclusive to my business. This is the Yes or No Oracle. So here we go, and it's perfect. Should you take this person back, will this situation work out? It says absolutely, your powers of manifestation are impeccable. And that's exactly it with that magician. Be very careful, guard your thoughts, think positive. If you want this to work, it truly can. It's you, okay? You're the manifester. You brought this person back into your existence. You manifested this apology. Do not sabotage yourself, okay? All right, Aries, I hope that that was helpful to you. Like I said, if you would like to work with me in person or via email or video, sorry, I'm new to the videos, you can go ahead and click the link in the description box. Also, later on tonight, I'll be uploading some longer videos for your love, why there's no contact, a relationship, and some other stuff. So if you're interested in seeing that later on tonight or being notified that that's available to you, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. Also, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear what you got going on. I really look forward to talking to and working with all of you, whether it's just in the comments section or we actually book a reading. All right, you have a great day, and I will see you all soon with the love readings. Bye.